morning, Dallas. It is day 2 here in the Dallas Card Show. And today's game plan, I thought about it last night and this morning. Buy raw cards. The most money I've made in this hobby is from buying raw, grading the card, and then selling it. So I'm gonna go back to the grassroots of how I even got into this hobby, and I'm gonna buy raw cards today. That is the game plan. You know, I'm looking for, you know, like kind of higher end raw, like not too high end, maybe anywhere from like, you know, 300 to 1,000 or up. That's kind of the range I'm looking for raw cards today. Looking to just, you know, check them out. At the end of the day, when you're at a show and you can look at raw cards, that is the place to buy the raw cards. It's hard to buy raw on eBay or online because you just can't really look at the card. When you're at shows, take advantage of being in person at the show, buying raw cards. So that's what I'm focusing on today. Basketball, football, any sport raw card, I'll buy it today. Hopefully I can find some deals. Actually, not even hopefully. I'm gonna find the deals today. We're gonna put in the work. We're gonna grind. We're gonna hustle it out, and we're gonna buy a ton of raw. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys what to look for when buying raw at a show, and you know the game plan of doing it. Because at the end of the day, the game plan when buying raw is you want PSA 9 value to be almost significantly higher than raw value, right? If you're buying a raw card for 800 and it's going for a PSA 9 is going for 850, you know, it costs you 150, 200 to grade the card. You're gonna lose money for PSA 9s. That's not the game plan. You never want to have a strategy where you lose money for PSA 9s. You want to buy for 800 raw, and you want a PSA 9 to be at 1200, 13, 14, 1500, and a PSA 10 at 3K plus. You always want to give yourself room. There's no downside, right? For PSA 8s, you break even. For PSA 9s, you make a little bit of money. For PSA 10s, you win big. That's the game plan when buying raw. That's kind of what to focus on. You know, you don't want the PSA 9 to be close to the raw value. So I'm looking for clean raw cards where the PSA 9 gives me a little bit of room. That way, for PSA 9s, I can make a little bit of money. For PSA 10s, we make a lot of money. Back to the show we go. Let's go get these raw deals. Let's get it. So the way that PSA and Beckett are right now, it's kind of hard to grade smaller end cards. You know, anything under 100 or under 200, you know, you don't want to spend more on the grading than you do on the actual card. If the card costs 50 bucks, it's probably not worth it to spend $200 to grade the card, right? So when I walk in this room, I'm looking for, you know, higher end, raw, 500 and up. That's kind of the one what's trying to catch my eye, but you also got to be careful. You know, why, if the person has a lot of graded cards in the showcase, why do they have raw? Is that because that card didn't grade well? Or maybe it's not clean? So you want to be careful that, you know, when you're buying raw, you really check the card out and check, you know, the corners, the surface. You just want to do an overall speculation of the card. So overall look at the card. So I'm looking for those high-end raws, you know, 500 up. That's kind of what I'm looking for right now. I think I found some over here. Let's go look.